Hello students, today we are going to start our unit number 1 from organic chemistry, that is your chemistry paper 1, and the name of the first unit is structure and bonding. In the first part we are going to discuss about the hybridization process. You might have heard this term, that is hybridization. uh, Actually, what is the need of this hybridization? Okay, for that we have to revise uh, or we have to clear some points here. Now, any chemical bonding in the molecule is formed, or any chemical bond is formed by sharing of electrons by atom. Means two atoms are there, and these two atoms share electrons in covalent bond. Each electron gets shared by each atom, and so we get a bond which is called as a covalent bond. And the chemical properties of any element, you know the periodic table, so many elements are there, and that chemical property of each element, it depends upon the electronic configuration of that outermost shell of the element. And if we want to define valency, now what is valency in simple words? Valency means what? Any atom, how many bond that atom can form, means capacity of atom to form a bond is its valency. And that valency is depends upon the number of half filled orbital present in the outermost shell of that atom. So as we know that we are studying organic chemistry, so our key atom is carbon atom. What is the atomic number of carbon atom? Is 6. So if we go through the ground state electronic configuration, what is the ground state electronic configuration of carbon? Yes, it is 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz0. Means if you notice that the half filled orbitals are 2py1 and 2pz1, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz0. Pz is empty, so only two half filled orbitals are there, that is 2px and 2py. Means carbon should form two valency, means it should be divalent. But if we see the molecules formed by carbon, the simple molecules, as we can see that CH4 means methane is a basic alkane, then CCl4 which is called as a carbon tetrachloride, or CHCl3 which is chloroform. All these molecules having key atom carbon, and in all these molecules or compounds you can find that carbon is forming 4 bonds. Then how it is possible? Okay, we have one option for that also, ki yes, it can form 4 bonds. How? We just excite that one electron from 2s to 2pz. When that carbon undergoes excitation, then what happened? We get excited electronic state of that carbon atom, and now excited electronic configuration of carbon is 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. Okay, now half filled orbitals are 4. Which one? 2s, 2px, 2py, 2pz. And therefore, as the 4 half filled orbitals are there, now carbon can form 4 bonds. But what the next question is? The 4 orbitals, they are different. One is s and 3 are p, means p orbitals. Then how carbon can form equivalent bond? Suppose we are taking example of CH4. It is a methane. Means at the center carbon atom is there, and that carbon atom is form 4 bonds with 4 hydrogen atoms. So as we can see, all the 4 bonds which are formed by carbon, they are equivalent, they are similar, they are equal. But how it is possible if the contributing orbitals, they are different, na? One is s and 3 are p. So there should be a bifurcation. The bond should not be equivalent, but it is happening. And many molecules are there where we can see that all bonds are equivalent. Means something must be there to explain it. So here we need at this point, the term hybridization will explain all these points. Means you know that, means what we discuss here up to here, that carbon, it should be divalent because it is in ground state electronic configuration, it is having only two half filled orbitals, but we find it as a tetravalent. So what we did, we excite, and after excitation electronic configuration shows that there are four half filled orbitals and it shows tetravalency, but they are not equivalent. So for that, now we are proceeding for the new term, that is hybridization. So what is hybridization in general term? What happened, we take that orbitals, we mix it, we recast it, and then we form, है ना, ऐसे होता है ना, लिया यहाँ से एक ऑर्बिटल, वहाँ से ऑर्बिटल, उसको अच्छे से मिक्स किया और जितने ऑर्बिटल लिए थे उतने उतने उसके टुकड़े कर दिए, सो हैविंग सेम एनर्जी, दैट इज हाइब्रिडाइजेशन एक्चुअली. सो हियर ऑल्सो हाइब्रिडाइजेशन, आफ्टर हाइब्रिडाइजेशन वी गेट हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स. अगर हमने चार हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल को मिक्स और रिकास्ट किया है तो हमें हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल चार ही मिलेंगे. ओके, द नंबर ऑफ एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल्स वी आर गोइंग टू मिक्स, we get equal number of hybrid orbitals. But now what is the speciality of that hybrid orbitals? All hybrid orbitals, they are nearly or similar energy, and therefore they can having a capacity to form a same bond, equivalent bond. Okay, so here the concept of hybridization is introduced in such way. Now every term has some definition. So hybridization, and this is a very common question for 1 mark, that they generally ask what is hybridization, and you must by heart this same language or same sentences. Okay, what is the definition? The process, definition is simple, the process of mixing and recasting. हम पहले एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल्स लेने वाले हैं. सो मिक्सिंग ऑफ, the process of mixing and recasting of atomic orbitals. atomic orbitals कैसे रहेंगे? of nearly same energy. वो कहाँ से आएगा? एटम से. इन एन एटम इन गैसियस स्टेट. ये सब होने के बाद क्या फॉर्म होने वाला? टू फॉर्म सेम नंबर ऑफ, जितने एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल्स लिए हैं उतने ही सेम नंबर ऑफ हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स मिलेंगे ऑफ इक्विवेलेंट एनर्जी. एंड उसकी कुछ ज्योमेट्री रहेगी विच ओरिएंट देमसेल्फ इन स्पेस विथ मैक्सिमम सिमेट्री and definite geometry, and this is known as hybridization. Once again, what is hybridization? The process of mixing and recasting of atomic orbitals of nearly same energy in an atom in gaseous state to form same number of hybrid orbitals of equivalent number which orient themselves in space with maximum symmetry and definite geometry is known as hybridization. Then there are some rules of hybridization also. So what are that rules? So very first rule is that the orbitals of similar energies, means we are our raw material is atomic orbitals, so we can use only that atomic orbitals which are having nearly same energy. Okay, and that's why here we are saying that the orbitals of similar energies take part in hybridization only. Number of hybrid orbital forms, as I said earlier, is always equal to number of atomic orbitals which have taken part in the hybridization. जितने atomic orbitals हमने hybridization के लिए लिए हैं उतने ही hybrid orbitals हमें मिलेंगे. The third rule for hybridization is that generally all hybrid orbitals are similar. बट हमने एनर्जी के टर्म में बोला है दे आर सिमिलर, है ना, बट दे आर नॉट नेसेसरी आइडेंटिकल इन शेप. शेप थोड़ा डिफर हो सकता है, दे मे डिफर फ्रॉम वन अनदर मेनली इन शेप, ओके, बट नॉट इन एनर्जी. एनर्जी लेवल इज सेम, सिमिलर. देन द लास्ट वन इज दैट इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट वॉट एवर हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल इज फॉर्म्ड दे ओनली फॉर्म अ सिंगल बॉन्ड, सिग्मा बॉन्ड. They are not having capacity to form a pi bond. That is the most important rule of hybridization. जो कोई hybrid orbital बनेंगे वो हमेशा sigma bond, single bond ही form करेंगे. So this is all about the rules of hybridization. And in the next class, we will discuss about actual hybridization of alkane, then alkene and alkyne. Okay, thank you.